The doubt is just a different timeline settling. The doubt is just a different timeline settling. And so, what we have is always about consciousness and timeline. Which timeline are we actively choosing? Which timeline are we actively aligning to? And again, there's no right or wrong to any of this. And where is this coming from? Because your girl has all this wealth that I keep getting guided to circulate and serve. And I'm like, oh, are you sure? Like, I'm asking source, spirit, universe, are you sure people are gonna want, are you sure I should keep making a video? And I had to look at my YouTube the other day that I really am just here for the align, and there's so much information. Don't post shorts, post more a week. You need to post X amount of videos a week. Don't post X amount of videos a week. You should only post one or two. But if I have the capacity and I feel like I can just put out, that's what you're supposed to do. If your spirit's like, hey, eat this fruit and eat this oatmeal, but you're not eating the fruit or the oatmeal, and then you're like, I don't know why X, Y, and Z is not happening, but you're given the instruction, but we don't follow the instruction because sometimes the instructions don't look like logic. They look like, oh, this instruction should come outside. No, everything that you need is literally going to come from within. It's going to come from here. It's going to come from here. It's going to come from your womb, or for fellas, from your gut, from all of us, from our gut, from our root. Everything. We all have intuition. We all have gifts. It's just, are we leaning into them? Are we aligning to them? But the doubt isn't your highest timeline. The doubt is the timeline where you settle. The doubt is the timeline where everything doesn't work out. The doubt is the timeline and the consciousness where shit does go left all the time. The doubt is everything that you're resisting. It has nothing to do with your higher self or your highest consciousness. So when you had those movies and shows where you had the little devil on one side, the little angel on the other side, and nobody is what do you say? They're talking to both sides. Oh, should I do this or should I do that? Both sides have a point. It's just which side will serve you, which side is going to move you forward, which side is going to keep you in the state that you desire to be in. Because again, there's no right or wrong. Some people enjoy being in a state of chaos. So to me, I'd be like, well, why would you choose that if that is what comes with that? And other people are like, because I'm addicted to chaos. Of course, they don't say they're addicted to chaos, but some people will literally choose that. And I watched a video where they said, okay, if you gave people with a lack or scarcity mindset, if they won the lottery today, they'd still be broke, right? Because it's a mindset, right? Poverty is a mindset as much as wealth is a mindset. Your new timeline is a mindset as much as your old timeline is a mindset. So the doubt is your old timeline resisting your new timeline. And so for us, it is about pushing through the old timeline and pushing through into the new timeline. And I shared in another video that it felt like my skin, right, proverbially was just like melting off, and I'm trying to keep it up but I'm shedding because this version of me that was here prior to does not align with the timeline that I'm in. Like, I'm literally living in a timeline where I'm living in a manifestation, and I'm like, this is all I want to do. And I'm literally doing exactly what I said I wanted to do. But then you sit there and the doubt starts creeping in because the doubt is from your old timeline. And it's like, you should be doing this, and this. And you have to work hard because there's no way you're just doing, and moving how you want to move. And the truth is, as 4, 5, 6, It is true. You do get to move like that. Everything really does happen for you, and in it, bro, it feels like a cyclone. It feels like a natural disaster because we feel like the natural disasters are just for the elements out there, but no, the natural disasters also occur in our lives. We have tornadoes, hurricanes, and bad winds and storms and uh and heavy rains in our lives. So because we have these our own personal natural disasters, we also have to provide ourselves with the care and the recovery, because the cleanup, right? The cleanup of these natural disasters is not always easy and effortless. So it looks like you do have to pay a little more attention. It does look like you might have to give yourself a little more care. It does look like you're going to have to chill out. It does look like you're going to have to hear that doubt out, but also understand that the doubt is from the previous timeline. The doubt is looking at the cleanup of the natural disaster that happened in your life. And it's like some people, right, in the real world, real life, some people don't recover from natural disasters, and that's unfortunate. In this case of what we're speaking of, that's the same thing in life. Some people do not recover from the natural disasters of their lives. You have to be the organizations that come in to save you. You have to be the organizations that come in to clean it up. You have to be your own economy. You have to be your own leader. You have to invest in yourself in these capacities. And so even me smiling in this now moment and all the other videos that I've been putting out and showing up, I was navigating my own life experiences and situations. And my old timeline is like, no, we can't do that. We can't keep showing up because of this, and this, and this. And it's like, okay, that's no. So even with what I'm understanding is, even after natural disasters, people will still choose to be in poverty, right? There was a video I was listening to, and it was Dave Chappelle talking about his father and how he was like, he doesn't like being poor. And his father was like, well, you're not poor. And so he's like, oh no, his father was like, you're broke. Broke means it's temporary. Poor is a mindset. And so sometimes people have poor mindsets, not just about money, but about their life, the quality of life, what they deserve. And so part of the doubt, right, looks like releasing things that you would normally consume: videos, podcasters, movies, shows, drinks, foods, hangouts. What does that look like? Even now, I'm like, I don't enjoy going to parties. So you will never find Rich Book at a party. An event is one thing, where there's an event and there's, experiences. I know people. I must always have a place to sit. If it's not a place to sit, then it's not an event for me, because I like to lounge and be comfortable and watch and observe. Like, that's fun for me. So it's leaning into who you are, knowing that the doubt is here, right? The doubt is here. It's going to be telling you, no, what you shouldn't do, what could have happened, how it should have went. And it's like, no, thank you. And the way that my life moves, y'all, my life moves very fast. So I get to learn my lessons very fast, and I get to heal very fast, because again, time is what we desire it to be. And so me learning the lessons that I need to learn is like thank you lessons, so I can get to my outcome. I can get to what I so desire. Y'all, I'm about to scroll because I'm like, I definitely am going to get my arm finished. I'm definitely going to have my arm finished. That's next. That's what I'm manifesting. Just so y'all hear it here, my manifesting, finishing my arm, this new car, y'all, because when I get this new car, when I get this new car, do y'all hear me? When I get this new car, all my videos going to be in there. When I get this new car, all my videos, so I probably need to start making my videos in my car now. But for real, when I get this new car, just seeing how my life is unfolding and just leaning into the unfolding, the doubt is yours from a previous timeline. It is not a reflection of the timeline that you're becoming. The doubt is pieces of your consciousness trying to stay in the old timeline. And so again, where we have weak aspects about ourselves and we have strength, stronger aspects about ourselves. It is time to call all of those pieces of us home. There's a movie that keeps coming up that I'm like, okay, I need to watch it, because this is a movie that I bought, like digitally bought years ago, and it's called Everything Everywhere All at Once. That specific movie is everything. And see, now I'm about to get me a little mini treadmill that I could watch, and then I'll be watching my little shows while I'm walking on the treadmill and get my steps in, because that's what I want to do. That's how I want to live my life, y'all. So I got some goodness coming up next year. Like, I'm just so excited. So all those ends that I was sharing in a previous video, like, we have all these different ends, but they're also rebirths, right? From the Earl Burroughs, my TED Talk is going to be in the description, right? Check it out. Life is happening for us and not to us, always for our benefit and never to our detriment. I am so very grateful that life is unfolding in the way that it's unfolding. And I am speaking on stages and panels. My book, The Path to Self Mastery, is going to be coming out. I am dropping an affirmation album, y'all. I am going to be dropping an affirmation album. So y'all be ready, and you are going to have to buy it off of my site. And then I'm like, okay, I might drip drop, some on. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got an affirmation album coming. And I have so many other things that I'm working on and building. Like, my life is my artwork, and I am the artist. Your life is your artwork, and you are the artist. Art is subjective, and that's why in certain galleries, some art that some people are like, oh, this is amazing, and then other people are like, it's not so great, because art is subjective. So the goal is to find those who align with your artistry, and that's where you find your wealth. But the first thing is understanding that alignment exists for you. People that are meant to be in your reality do exist. People that are meant to align to you do exist. You being here right now lets me know that I'm going to keep going because you exist. And if you didn't watch this video, even if it's just you that's watching this video, thank you. Thank you, because I just want to do what I came here to do. So I'm so very excited. I'm like, dang, I really be healing up fast. I really be transmuting fast, because I be going through the ugly. You cannot go around it. You can't go over it. You can't go under it. You really just got to go through it. And if you choose not to go through it, right, if you keep dragging your feet on what you got to go through, if you keep dragging your feet on who you have to become, then you're the one that's taking long. For how long? So when people be like, how long did it take you to transform your body? How long did it take you to get that car? How long did it take you to do this? How long did it take you to do that? Everything is subjective and dependent upon the work that you have to do in your life, in your reality. There is no right or wrong to any of it. All of it is all up to you. And so it's when we start judging our journeys and comparing our journeys. I tell people all the time, please do not compare yourself to me. I used to tell people in the corporate space, please don't come ask me nothing. Don't look to me for anything, because I live my life very differently, and I do what I want, when I want, however I want. And I'm really like that risk taker, and I'm ready to sometimes risk it all, and it be like that sometimes. And so I give thanks, and I'm so very grateful. I'm so very grateful. I'm so very grateful. Y'all, keep rocking with me, because y'all gonna see how my life is growing. Connect with me on social media at A.Rich on TikTok, on Instagram, everywhere. If you haven't already, tap into the Rich Life Digital Library, where I create amazing resources for y'all to ascend as fast or as slow as you so desire. I have something coming out for women, for those of us who desire to be sovereign beings, sovereign women. So I love y'all. I love y'all. I really am me. Like, I'm really me. I'm really me. I'm really me. Like, I give thanks. I really give thanks. I really give thanks. Because before I'm like, Spirit, Source, God, why would you make me go through all of this? Like, why am I going through this? Like, what the flying freak? And I'm telling y'all, it's really all happening for you. I'm telling y'all, it's really happening for you. I just can't. I'm so giddy because give us 30, 60, 90. Okay, give us 30, 60, 90. Then give us that 180. And in 6 months, 6 months from now, y'all, 6 months from now, somebody gonna come back to this video. They gonna see us 6 months later, and they gonna come to this video, and they gonna be like, yo, 6 months ago you said bookie bookie boo. Yes, I did. And now, do you believe me? This video is a reference point for us. They gonna stop playing with us. We shifting timelines. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Remember that doubt isn't yours. It's a previous version of you that wants to still exist in your consciousness, and it's time to release them back to their timeline and end that timeline for your present consciousness. I love you, love you, love you, and I'll catch you on the next one.